Come back to life, so said the Ambanis. Campa Cola's story of comeback isn't just marketing, it is a masterclass in brand resurrection strategy. Campa Cola is now challenging the duopoly of Coca-Cola and Pepsi. But why a comeback? In 1977, when the FDI policies were becoming overly restrictive, the foreign brands ran away from the Indian market. And that was when insert Campa Cola. A pure genius by pure drink. Why a genius, you ask? It was the Desi movement for Campa Cola. Relevant culturally, a very vibrant advertising campaign, and SKUs that said India. It was built on nationalism and nostalgia. Cut to 1991, with liberalization came global competition, and Campa Cola lost its footprint to the deep pockets of the colas from abroad. By the year 2000, the end of that decade, Campa Cola was completely out of the market, and that exactly is what makes the comeback appealing. In 2022, the Campa Cola brand, which was now dormant for over 2 decades, was bought by Reliance Retail. This was not for the legacy, but this was a story of brand repositioning. And this is what is called asset-led brand innovation. But what made Campa Cola a story that needs to be observed? 3 things. Number 1, it hung on to the brand. Number 2, it had a great pricing strategy. And number 3, and the actual winner, the distribution moat. They stuck to the tagline, the great Indian taste, and leveraged the brand recall. With the pricing at 10 rupees for 200 ml, very low entry barriers and very high trial rates, a very good penetration strategy. But what possibly won the game for them is the distribution moat. Reliance Retail has already a huge ecosystem in distribution, from JioMart to smart stores across the country with cold chain and transportation and logistics in place. They basically grabbed the shelf space. Everybody could see it. Campa didn't try to win the game by outspending Coke or Pepsi, but they out-strategized them. The differentiator, the core tactic, identity, price point, and the moat of distribution. What makes this exciting is in 2024, Campa Cola entered the UAE markets, and they're now trying to tap into the Indian diaspora using the identity and also the price consciousness. And the last trick in their box, they provided better incentives to sellers, basically converting sellers into brand advocates. Retailers are now moving away from Coke and Pepsi and are offering Campa Cola to us, the consumers. And that's what makes it a case study worth being discussed in every B-School. It was not just about advertising or marketing, it was also about distribution, it was also about pricing, it was about timing, and it was surely about nostalgia. For more real-world business breakdowns, keep following us. More is to come your way.